Hey, Tanner the Ancestral Modern Man here. Today I want to share the formula with you. It's simple yet powerful, and if you want to improve the way you feel, look, move, or perform, you need to know this. If your mind feels foggy and doesn't focus with the same intensity and duration it once did, or you're not as energetic and fired up as you'd like, or your mood and energy are a bit of a roller coaster, this is the formula you need. If you used to be an athlete that felt strong and capable and moved easily, but desk and commute life has you feeling stiff, weak, unfit, and even a bit brittle and fragile, or you don't like what you see in the mirror and it's having a negative effect on your self-confidence, which then spills over into your work, family, social, and romantic life, I've got you covered with this. Whichever of these problems hit your heart, it comes down to two things. First, wanting to feel better in your body and about your body, and that's fundamental. And second, knowing you have untapped potential and you're sick and tired of missing out on the incredible experience you could be having. I feel that. I've been there personally. I've been in that dark place, found my way out to reconnect with my power and potential, to feeling motivated, energetic, capable, and confident. I've also worked closely with hundreds of clients to help them tap into their untapped potential, and I'm about to tell you the formula I use. It's simple yet powerful, because it leverages the elements your body has evolved to respond to over the millions of years it took for you to wind up sitting here watching this video, watching me talk. And there are high yield strategies for how to leverage the most benefit without living in the gym, counting calories, or endless meal prep. The elements of the formula are a growth mindset, congruent movement, ancestral nutrition, nature connection, circadian routine, and then the multiplier factor, habit, which is referring to the frequency and consistency of applying the elements that either magnifies or diminishes the results you extract from your efforts. So to recap here, the formula: mindset plus movement plus nutrition plus nature plus a circadian routine times habit equals improving and even transforming the way you feel, look, move, and perform, and then being able to sustain it. So let's start with mindset. Your mental approach is where your journey either starts or ends before it even begins. It starts with being clear about your why, the inspired vision for your future self by which you orient your journey. It's crucial to spend some time getting clear about what you intend to manifest. It's your navigational setting, like the North Star you faithfully follow through the dark nights. Once you're pointed in the right direction, you have to internally open, which means acknowledge and accept change and the releasing of attachments that no longer serve you. Once you're oriented and open, you have to train yourself to shift your perspective from results and future goals to processes and habitual behaviors. So the vision of the future orients you, but then you have to learn the skill of existing in the present, focusing on decisions and behaviors in the now. Moving on, movement. I want you to shift the way you think about movement. Think of it as nutrition for your body, an extension of your diet routine. Moving at the right times, with enough frequency, with the right combinations of intensities, doing movements that are congruent with your evolutionary biology. So what I'm saying is train smarter, not harder. Move more frequently rather than training for longer durations. Optimize the times you move when the opportunities present themselves. When you get the routine down, you shift your chemistry so it's working for you, not against you. Now you dial this in and you'll flip on all the circuit breakers in your vibrating bioelectric matrix, lighting up all the systems that release hormones, growth factors, neurotransmitters, and endorphins that make you feel like the superhuman, ultra-capable, athletic human animal you are. And it's inevitable you'll look fit and sexy, making your ancestors proud of what you've done with the genetic heritage they've passed down. Next, add ancestral nutrition. Let's talk perspective for a moment. If you think of nutrition as a simple calculation of how calories in balance with calories out, then you have a crucial perspective shift to make, and it's not your fault. Food, pharma, and fitness companies have spent billions, if not trillions of dollars to make you believe the calorie paradigm because it sells shit. What you eat, the quality of the food you eat matters, not calories. Look, has it occurred to you that 90% of the food you see in the grocery store today wasn't around 100 years ago, and neither were 90% of the diseases humans suffer from at epidemic levels now? The first paradigm shift is to stop focusing on calories and become a hunter, the hungry wolf, stalking the best, high-quality fuel that gives you consistent, sustainable energy that supports sharp mental focus, balanced, consistent moods, and high-level performance without mortgaging the future of your joints and health. The other shift is to be intentional about consuming superfoods that have the nutrients you need in high amounts in the forms your body best utilizes in their most bioavailable forms. Foods with nutrients your body can't absorb and synthesize because they're not in the right forms or because they're locked in some indigestible fiber matrix your gut can't break down aren't of use, and they may be irritating and inflaming your gut, which is a nice segue. What you don't eat matters. You got to avoid foods with toxins, anti-nutrients, and hormone disruptors that cause harm and are destructive. So a low-level conversation about nutrition focuses on calories. A high-level conversation centers around the quality of the fuel and nutrients. But an enlightened conversation weighs the benefits of the fuel and nutrients with the associated toxins, anti-nutrients, and hormone disruptors. It's this kind of holistic perspective that leverages positive and in many cases dramatic results that improve all the verticals we're talking about: how you feel, how you look, how you move, and perform. If I'm doing this for myself or working with a client, I want those results to intersect. It's hard to enjoy looking shredded, strong, and fit in a swimsuit when your joints hurt, your mind's in a fog, and your energy is shit. Other things to consider when it comes to nutrition are how you eat matters, because it determines how well you absorb nutrients and how accurate your internal satiation mechanisms are that tell you when to stop and when to keep going. When you eat matters because it affects hormone release. How you prepare your food matters because it affects the availability of and the quality of the nutrients, as well as other concerns about the negative consequences of certain cooking and food prep techniques. If it feels like I'm throwing a lot at you, let's take a breath. I assure you, these are easy to get dialed in to leverage massive sustainable change if you just open your awareness to them and create simple, scalable, high-yield routines to incorporate them. It can be simple to the point the routines become an afterthought the way getting ready for work or bedtime is now. Certainly easier than counting calories, weighing food, tracking calories burned, and doing endless meal prep. I've got some more good news. Nature is giving away superpowers for free. Communing and exposing yourself to nature at the right times of day in the right way leverages massive benefits for very little time and effort. It's like low-hanging fruit waiting to be plucked. I'm talking about tangible, palpable changes you begin to feel fast. In fact, the tactics that leverage nature are some of the fastest ways to feel palpable shifts because nature has such a powerful effect on your hormones. I felt it myself, and it's the most common feedback I get from my clients. Nature's levers create shifts even quicker than changing your diet, and that's quick. Diet's quick. Great example. My wife, Lo, hated cold water. I put her on an early morning cold water immersion routine, knowing the science behind how it would make her feel focused, motivated, and energetic through her entire day. We agreed she would do it for 3 days and then she could quit. After 2 days, she felt so powered up that I've never had to say another thing about it, and she does it habitually first thing every morning. Now, I've been telling her for years it will boost her fat-burning metabolism, which is true, but that benefit takes a little bit of time to realize. It was the leveling up in the way she felt mentally, energetically, and emotionally that created the positive feedback loop, which then led to the complete 180 reversal. 2 minutes of her day that creates big results and a big shift. Too easy, right? By this point, you've caught on that routine and timing are important. I'm here to tell you that when, how, and in what order you do things has the power to leverage exponentially more benefits with less time and effort because it puts you in sync with your body's natural hormonal rhythms. Exactly what you do isn't as important as when you do it and in what order you do it in your day. And then how frequently and consistently you do it. Habit's the multiplier effect in the formula that either multiplies or diminishes the benefits of all the other factors. It's a true story from a cold world that you may be putting in more time and effort than you need to, but still not getting the results. Sorry. But take comfort from my experience. Here's the truth. I don't work out nearly as hard or as long as I did 10 years ago. Yet I'm fitter, feel better, have way less joint pain, am more energetic, and mentally clearer and leaner. Yet I'm 10 years older with 2 kids, way less free time, and I've never counted a calorie. A lot of my workouts are less than 30 minutes, some are 10 minutes, so obviously age, effort level, and sheer time spent aren't the magical ingredients. Look, I'll wrap this up by saying that whether your energy sucks, you're moody, your belly is too big, or your joints are stiff and achy, if you apply the formula with consistency, and the inevitable side effects is that the results you experience in all these verticals intersect. You can have supercharged energy, sharp mental focus and clarity, along with a revved up metabolism that burns fat like a furnace and builds muscle if that's what you want. And all that comes with joints that move better, easier, and with way less pain. And you'll definitely see improvements in your complexion. Vibrant, healthy skin is the projection of internal health. The reason one path leads to many destinations is that the formula reduces inflammation and stress and the way your body reacts to stress while optimizing hormone function. And when you do that, you feel great, you look powerful and healthy, and perform confidently like the beast you really are. Our bodies evolve first to survive and then to thrive. When you can take yourself out of survival mode from the perspective your body senses things, it naturally shifts to thriving, down to the cellular, actually genetic level. It's up to us to consistently think and behave in a way that allows that to happen. Then just relax and let the body do what it does. Don't overcook your meat or your approach. Peace be with you.